Monday morning session. It starts at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. He begins with the gym workouts, which take 60 to 75 minutes of his time. Here, he concentrates on building foundational strength and flexibility to kickstart the week. Then he goes for 10 minutes of warm-up. Then he goes for resistance training, which take 4 sets of 10 reps. These are squats, deadlift, and bench presses. Then he goes for the core exercise, which take 3 sets of 15 reps. Flexibility and mobility drills, which takes again 10 to 15 minutes of his time. Evening section begins at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It mainly comprises of tennis practice, which take to 90 to 120 minutes of his time. He focused on footwork and consistency, serving, and tactical game simulation. Mostly, he does some footwork drills this session. Tuesday morning session also begins at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. It comprises of gym workouts, which take up to 60 to 70 minutes of his time. It emphasizes on a functional strength and agility exercise to enhance on-court performance. Then he does these are some compound exercises which take 4 sets of 10 reps each. These are clean and jerk, lunges, and pull-ups. Then he goes for core stability and flexibility workout, which all takes to 3 sets of 15 reps each of this exercise. So on the evening session, which begins at 4 a.m. to 7 p.m., it comprises of tennis practice, which take to 90 to 120 minutes of his time. On this session, he focused on working on his forehand and volley mostly. These drills focus on consistency, varied shot making, and mental conditioning about these shots. On Wednesday morning session, which always begins to 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., it comprises of gym workouts, which takes to 60 to 70 minutes. On this session, he focuses on circuit training for endurance, explosiveness, and core stability. The circuit training are 5 exercises of 3 rounds, which takes to 12 to 15 reps each. Then it goes for core exercise and flexibility drills, which take 3 sets of 15 of 15 reps each. The evening session, which begins at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It comprises of tennis practice, which takes to 90 to 120 minutes of his time. On this session, he emphasizes on specific game situation and stroke improvement exercise with adequate recovery focus. On the session, mainly he works on his backhand mostly. Thursday, on the morning session, begins at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. as usual. These are gym workouts, which are focused on 60 to 75 minutes. The focus here is on power and strength development for various muscle groups. You start with some intense cardio first. These are fast-paced stationary bike exercise. Then it goes for power exercise, which are 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps each. And these are clean power cleans, Roman deadlift, weighted lunges. Then after this, he goes for core stability and flexibility drills, which take also 3 sets of 15 reps each. Evening session, which begins to 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. These are tennis practice session, which take to 90 to 120 minutes of his time. On this session, he works on some intense serve and return drills, tactical gameplay scenarios, and active recovery section. Friday, the morning session begins at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. as usual. Still on gym workouts, which takes to 60 to 75 minutes of his time. In this session, he works on cardio, just like Thursday, and more strength training. Varied intensity workouts focus on specific muscle group and overall flexibility. So the varied intensity exercise, which take 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. This will include like bench press, leg press, and pull-ups. Then it goes for core exercise and flexibility work. All this type of like planks and Russian twist, which take 3 sets of 15 reps each. So on the evening session, which begins at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., just like the whole day, it comprises of tennis practice, which take to 90 to 120 minutes, almost of his time. Mostly he works on refining his forehand, maintaining consistency. He aims to maintaining consistency overall on these backhand shots drills. He works on match simulation and recovery focus cool downs to prepare for the weekend's session, for the next day's session. Saturday, the morning session begins at 9 a.m. And to 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sorry. Here he works on footwork, drills, light gym workouts, and recovery activities, which take to 60 to 90 minutes of his time. The emphasis here is on active recovery and agility exercise. Then he goes for light cardio, swimming, or yoga session, which take 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 minutes each. The afternoon, which begins to 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. It comprises of tennis practice, which take to 90 to 150 minutes. It's generally a stroke session. He works on his backhand, volley, serve, and his forehand, not forgetting his return serve drills. The focus here is on tennis practice on specific weaker areas or modification to the game plan of the upcoming week. Sunday is a complete rest or light recovery activities. Here he focuses on gentle stretching or yoga for flexibility and relaxation. The day is crucial for body recovery, allowing for mental and physical rejuvenation before the start of the next week's intensive training session. Thanks for watching. Let us know which player workout plan you'd like us to make a video about. Please leave a comment below. Thank you.